Hey there, thanks for joining me for another episode of Total Ramblings. I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a recap about what's happened so far this week. So to start with, here is some very urgent news from Monday. Yes, here in the newsroom we're getting some disturbing reports this morning that the black bin outside has gone missing. This is not a drill. I repeat, the black bin outside appears to have gone missing. Has it been stolen? Has it fallen into a wormhole? We just don't know. Let's talk to our reporter who's on the scene right now.
Well, Tom, I'm here in South Park, Colorado, and... No, that's not right, is it? Well, Tom, I'm here in Basingstoke, and I can confirm that, yes, the bin has in fact gone missing. We don't know where it's gone. All we can say is that there is actually a gap where the black bin should be. We have the green bin, but we have no black bin at this time. So, Tom, it's going to be back to you, I'm afraid.
Thank you very much for that very concise report. Well, wasn't that exciting, ladies and gentlemen? Some really important news there, I think you'll find. Tuesday, I drove Liz's car to see her, and I took Liz out to have a look at her car, which she hasn't seen for nearly 8 months. So let's take a look at that right now. Sorry?
Probably in need of a service.
No, it's only done 3,500 miles.
I know, but it's 18 months or 12,000 miles.
Oh.
And September will be 18 months.
Okay.
Won't it? Yeah.
I can get that done.
I don't really want to.
Sorry?
Well, you need to take it to Ford and find out how much it's owing and how much they'd give you for it.
I thought we weren't getting rid of it.
Well, we're not, possibly. And then giving that information to my mum.
To who?
My mum.
Because she might want it.
Yeah. And then she'll give Alice her car with a view to trading it in to get an automatic.
This is a nice car.
I know it is.
We don't want to get rid of it, do we?
No, but we don't need 2 cars.
No.
So unless you want it, or you want to trade both in and get a different car.
Well, everybody, as you can see, this is turning out to be an eventful week. We're going to go to Wednesday now, where some very important breaking news happened on Wednesday. Let's take a look at that right now. And finally today, you might recall the story earlier this week where the black bin had gone missing. We're delighted to report that in fact we appear to have a brand new black bin, and let's go right to the scene straight away, shall we?
Well, Tom, it's a Wednesday miracle. I can actually confirm that the black bin has now been replaced with a replacement black bin here in South Park. Here in Basingstoke, and in fact, as you can see here, it's already been marked up with the appropriate house number. So I think this is an interesting end to what has undoubtedly been a fascinating story this week. Back to you, Tom.
thank you for that excellent report. And that is about it for the news today. I would just like to remind you to have a nice sleep and please don't have nightmares. My. What an eventful week we're having. Also on Wednesday, I had a visitor. Let's have a look at that right now! Right. Well, you can go either way, but right is probably fine.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Oh God. Hello world.
Hello world, we're in Siobhan's new car. Well, what car? 1.5 maybe?
Yeah, either 1.5 or 2.0. We're not sure yet.
We're not quite sure. It's a long story and I'm not going to go into it now.
Quite right too. Straight over?
Straight over, if you would please. It's
It's what? It's out, that's what it is.
It's what?
It's out.
Okay. There's a log. Hello, log. Tout le monde aime le log.
Did you just speak French?
It's from a Ren and Stimpy cartoon.
I was going to say, I do remember log. Yes, straight over?
Yeah, sorry, yes. Just go...
Do pay attention, Andrew.
Go straight until I tell you otherwise.
There's a house!
Obviously go around this island.
I think it's just turn into that. Full on, we've got the headlight. First I put the main headlights on, which
Right.
means the band along the front, which you'll be able to see
Yes.
when you get there, is all lit up.
Is there one at the back?
A red one.
Nice. That's very Knight Rider. Or is it Tron? Or Automan?
I can't remember Automan. I'm sorry.
Automan. Liked Automan.
I'm too old to remember it. Right, where to?
Leftings, please. And then a big roundabout.
Yes.
Go right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Pakuta. They actually have a restaurant at Oliver's if you would like to sit and eat.
You didn't really want to go out though, did you?
Well, I'm out now.
Let's go to the Spruce Goose.
If you want, go wherever you want.
Spruce Goose, where?
Okay.
Which way?
Just keep going. Same way I told you to.
So I'm going right
Yes.
or in here?
No.
Oh, behind. Oh, there's no one there.
Follow the finger.
Scared.
It's a new in-car device. See, it's automatic. It needs a little bit of tightening.
Okay, on to cruise control. And look, Ma, no brains.
Relax. I like the battery indicator.
Yes, all right.
That's quite a funky way of doing it, actually.
So for those that don't know, cars nowadays, a lot of them come with adaptive cruise control. So you've got radar at the front that'll tell you when you're getting close to and it'll brake the car automatically for you. And in this case, it's also got lane keep. So when you've got arthritis.
Is it actively keeping you in the lane?
Yes.
So mine has lane keep only insofar as it will warn me if I'm drifting.
I've got that, that's the basic.
And it will push me back.
That's the basic.
And also, in my car you can get adaptive cruise control, but I don't have it in my particular car.
You cheapskate. Yeah, I don't have to do anything. Hands off. For a motorway drive, or if you're stuck in traffic, it's bloody brilliant.
I was driving.
There you go, round the corner.
I was driving Lizzie's car the other day.
Yep.
And if you set the speed limiter, it will automatically set the speed to whatever the signs say.
Now that's good.
And as they go through the sign, it will change. So if you go from 30 to 20,
Yep.
it will. Mine's got a speed limiter, but it doesn't do that. It does. My car does read the road signs.
Yeah.
But it will just yell at me.
Where am I going?
You're going. Just keep going straight on over this roundabout. But Lizzie's car will actually take control of traffic lights. Hello, we're at the Spruce Goose, and what are we doing? Hold on. Tell the boys and girls what we're doing.
We are waiting for our starters.
And what have we literally just done in the last 30 seconds before I pressed record?
Basically, you've been telling me how you've been writing the BBC the same script now.
Yes.
For at least 2 years.
Yes, involving these things.
Yeah.
Here's the cheeky thing, right?
He's made a fortune.
Is you see these bobbly bits?
Yeah.
We stuck them on the outside.
Kidding me? Peppercorns on the outside.
Yeah, giant ones.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, you know,
it's
tall.
It's a kid show.
Yeah, I know, right? But I've made a fucking fortune. The Americans are even writing to me saying they want to do a series.
Oh, you should do that. Hang on,
Yeah.
and call it The Destroyers.
I'm not paying you for that.
I'll get Beryl involved.
And then today, at the time of recording this, it is Thursday. It is 10 to 5. Sorry about the lack of updates so far this week, but as you can see, I've been very busy. Anthony got dropped off to me about 1 o'clock today, and I've just dropped him off at the Lavender Fields, which is a place that I passed because that's where his grandma was visiting. So we've just disposed of him in a nice way, not in an under the patio way, because that would be gross. Although I'll bear it in mind for the future. So yes, we've just dropped off Anthony. We are, of course, on the way to see Liz. I'm driving, obviously, my car today and not hers. I'm not going to take her car every time, maybe once a week. Oh yeah, and in other exciting news, I think I've got a new client, a new role at work, which is good, because next week is my last week working with my current client. I haven't been to the office this week because, I'll be honest with you, there's not really much point because no bugger turns up. Next week I might go in, I don't know. It's going to be my last week working for that particular client, and then from the week after that I'm going to be working with another client. So that'll be interesting. Not the same job as the one that I might have had before. Might involve some trips to London every now and then. And then some very, very exciting news. I was on a work call this afternoon and I got a text from Liz. Liz is coming home, sort of. On Friday the 9th of August, she, along with a nurse and the occupational therapist, are coming to the bunker for an hour to assess what Liz can do when she's at home, and what equipment, if anything, or what alterations, if any, I need to make to the house. Liz is a little bit disappointed that it's not more than an hour, but it's one step closer to getting home. As of this week, she's now been at the Holy Cross Hospital for 3 weeks. It's a 6-week assessment. That's not to say they kick her out after 6 weeks. It's just that's the length of the initial assessment. So she might be there for longer. She might be coming home in 3 weeks. We just don't know. She's having regular hydrotherapy once a week. She's having physio sessions twice a week other than the hydrotherapy. So that's quite good. And today she's telling me she managed to walk to reception and back without needing to stop or sit down or use a chair or anything like that. So I think she's doing quite well. Obviously, the one thing we need to bear in mind is that she has got myotonic dystrophy. And what this means is that, you know, the long-term assessment might not be good. She could deteriorate over time. But we just have to deal with that when we come to it. At the moment, we just want to kind of get her home. So, at the moment, the only thing that I'm aware of that I need to do at home is to get rid of my old desk. And that's a big task because there's loads of computer equipment on top of the desk. There are loads of books under the desk. And I'll be honest with you, I can't face doing it on my own. On Saturday the 3rd of August, so 6 days before the occupational therapist and co come around, I think my friend Helen is coming over to help me sort it out. She won't be able to lift heavy things, but you know, I can pass books and cables and things to her, and hopefully she can help me get it organised and tidy in one place so that I can sort it out later. But ultimately we want to get the desk out so we can push the dining room table back, and then we will be ready for the occupational therapist. There's nothing else I'm planning on doing to the house in the immediate meantime. then of course we are in the OT's hands as to what is required after that. So if he tells me that I need to put a rail up for the stairs or grab bars up for the stairs or whatever, then obviously that's what I will do. If he tells me we need a stair lift, then obviously that is what I will do. I'm hoping we don't need a stair lift. And today I have measured the height of one of our stairs, so that Liz can compare it with the stairs that she is currently going up and down at the hospital. So, yes, obviously an important step forward. Quite a busy week for me. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm not planning on doing anything much. The weekend I want to do gardening jobs. I don't know whether you've noticed, but it's raining. Yeah, it's July weather again. So I want to do the weeding out the front and possibly at the back, which I can't do if it's going to rain because it'll just wash it away. I want to do the hedges out the front, and I want to trim the edges of the lawn at the back, the bits that Larry the Mobot lawnmower doesn't get to. So that's what I want to do. We'll just have to see whether the weather will actually allow me to do it. But that's my plan for the weekend. Plus, of course, visiting Liz. But I think I might have Anthony on Sunday, which could be an added complication. Because last week I went early and I had dinner, but I was there all day. Anthony won't want to be there all day. Anyway, I've given myself a headache now for talking so much and trying to pay attention while I'm driving. So I'm going to go now and see you in the next clip, I guess. Yeah, so as it turns out, there isn't actually anything else left to say for this episode. So bye-bye! If you enjoy what I do here, although I can't think why, please remember to click the like button, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. You might also want to check out my website, www.worldsbestestpoet.com, if you fancy a laugh.